You don't get the target, but the reason is that our youth are painful. Our youth are painful. Look at what you're telling me this morning. You talk about it. Are you not building my life? I'm telling you. How many people go there? I mean, don't say that to me. I think I'm trying to don't say that to me. Don't have to find right. That's why you take somebody anyhow, you start talking about hello? Mo ṣe live program lọ ní ọgbà mo ṣe live program lọ lọ́gbà máa lọ́sọ̀ rẹ̀. Mo ṣe live program. Once I see say the guy is out the way and I'm going again, I'm going all the police were in the election. Who are they using for election? Who are they? Who are they using for election? Not because of election. They say no voice. People are coming, there's no voice. Hello, sir. Sir, hello, sir. Come to this and now. You want to go and look at this? No, you know they dislike. The sound. I don't know. How do you know it's talking from here?
No, I don't know. People are comment, but they cannot call me now. Hello, what's your back now? Hello, sir. Can you go to buy? Yeah, say something. Say something else. Chatting ball. Continue talking. You can't hear no, so yeah. Sir, go. She was a complaint, said. So let me confirm you. Let me disconnect that. Okay, sorry. Hello, what's your passing? You know, for people are complaining. Hello, Femi. Hello, no, kí ni òsì kò tí ọdún ọ̀gbẹ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Mo kọ̀nẹ́tì kí ni rẹ́ẹ̀dì yẹn mọ́ rẹ́ẹ̀dì yẹn náà. Agbésí 02 kò sí ọdún ọ̀gbẹ́. Okay, can come back at it to Abi. Say okay. Off the mic. Off the mic. Yeah, it's okay now. Sorry. No voice. Hello? Mi ò gbọ́. Ṣé kìí sí fà? Ó ti rí. Okay. No volume. They still complain.
When they want to show the Igbo people, so we have our fight, but you have to fight it, not to listen. That's it. Most of Ghana, they are doing this year to the year. But as I want to see on hide inside this stuff. And it's not a new guest. And some guy
I'm not talking at the mic.
But that question,
I stop at the mic.
when there was protest, when they were gathered, there was a non-press last week. But when they were seizing this why can't they?
No, I'm not removing it. That's the earpiece.
I'm just looking at it.
Why can't they?
This earpiece and I'm talking to the mic. The manager is working.
They don't go there. The line community
I can't hear anything.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Nobody see them. Which market? They are going to market. Are you sure you're not market?
Which market? Do you know most of them are not Nigerian? They are from Chad, Niger, and Mali.
Now, same market. Now your car, they go and meet them there. Chad, they look there. Chad, they look. Go and meet him.
You the defenders, so they are going to market. They are from Chad. Which market this one they go? And that's how we look at it.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome to Bystanders at the newsstand. Sorry for that. Technical difficulty. We are experiencing a technical difficulty this morning. And thank you for being patient with us. Let's also run over the newspaper headlines this morning. We have the Vanguard newspaper, and also we have the Sun newspaper with us this morning. Yesterday, the rally on Saturday was a bit violent. A 25-year-old girl was killed, and the police denied that there were bullets that were fired, and investigations are still ongoing. Okay. Let's look at the Vanguard. What does the Vanguard have to say to us this morning? Sunday Igboho sues DSS, demands 500 million naira damages. Sunday Igboho sues DSS, demands 500 million naira damages. An attack on Soka home. Sunday Igboho sues DSS, demands 500 million naira damages. Accuses FG of attempting to kill him. Igboho should surrender. Olowo Kuta. Yoruba won't be intimidated, says Kiriji Group. 49 arrested at Yoruba Nation rally. 49 arrested at Yoruba Nation rally. Weapons, charms, others recovered. Weapons, charms, others recovered. Protesters were not armed. Ilana Odua insists. Protesters were not armed. Ilana Odua insists. Police action unacceptable. IMG as mother of girl killed cries for justice. Police action unacceptable. That is from IMG as mother of girl killed cries for justice. Bandits Boko Haram not same as Kanu IPOB. Bandits Boko Haram not same as Kanu IPOB. Kan regional groups take Kaduna's Governor El Rufai to task. Kan regional groups take Kaduna's Governor El Rufai to task. Tanker crushes 10 to death in Ibadan. Tanker crushes 10 to death in Ibadan. Ahead of TB Joshua's burial, Lagos State government inspects facilities as SCON. Lagos State government inspects facilities at XCON. Let's move to the Sun this morning. Main headline on the Sun newspaper this morning is saying that secession agitation shifts to South-South. Secession agitation shifts to South-South. Ijaw leaders seek UK support to leave Nigeria. Table request before British High Commissioner. Ijaw leaders seek UK support to leave Nigeria. Tables request before British High Commissioner. You can go, Northern Group tells Ijaw leaders. You can go, Northern Group tells Ijaw leaders. Afenifere Ohaneze MBF, we want a restructured Nigeria. Afenifere Ohaneze MBF, we want a restructured Nigeria. Kaigama, Nigerians losing hope, faith in country. That is from Kaigama. Nigerians losing hope and faith in country. NDLEA arrests mother of 3 with 12 wraps of cocaine in private parts. NDLEA arrests mother of 3 with 12 wraps of cocaine in private parts. Apapa gridlock. Exporters lose $75 billion as 6,400 business deals cancelled by foreign buyers. Apapa gridlock. Exporters lose $75 billion as 6,400 business deals cancelled by foreign buyers. Bandits kidnapped nursing mothers, babies in Zaria. Bandits kidnap nursing mothers, babies in Zaria. Women, kids abducted from residential quarters of tuberculosis leprosy center. Women, kids abducted from residential quarters of tuberculosis leprosy center. Orderly driver killed in attack on Niger Delta. APC chieftain's car. Okay, Kanu, IPOB to drag FG to ICC. IPOB to drag FG to ICC over Kanu's case. Directs members to boycott Kenya's goods airline. Directs members to boycott Kenyan goods and airline. Masob BIM alleges torture of detained member by police over sticker. Masob BIM alleges torture of detained member by police over sticker. Orderly driver killed in attack on Delta APC chieftain's car. 2023 presidency, Bello gets more endorsement. Bello gets more endorsement. Let's move over to our reviewer this morning. I have Mr. Matthew with me here. Good morning, Mr. Matthew.
Good morning, Mr.
How was the weekend?
We thank God.
Looking at Saturday's rally, how do you look at the way the police handled? Look at all the information you got. How do you look at how police handled the protest or rally?
I see an unprofessional police force in Nigeria. Because by our standards, Nigerians have rights of peaceful protests, peaceful rally. But personally, I will express concern that Saturday that for purpose of saving life, that it would have been better if they can share that rally. Because I know from the word go, going by the antecedents of Nigerian police and going by the words coming out from the Nigerian police, and going by the show of force that they are going to come hard on protesters. But again, I think it is further damaging the image of Nigerian police and the image of Nigeria as an entity. Because where do you now place the rule of law? I've been saying it time without number that the same law that permits Sanwo-Olu to be governor, that permits Buhari to be president, that give effect to all the House of Rep members, the senators, the same law equally give right of peaceful protests. So from all pictorial evidence, all video evidence, it shows that Lagosians or the proponents of Oduduwa Republic were going about it peacefully before the violent nature of police in trying to stop them. If there is violence in the course of protests, if there is riot in the course of protests, nobody is saying that the police should not come in to arrest the situation. But under the scenario we had on Saturday, what behoved on police to do is to protect the protesters. And the protesters were not violent against the police. So the right thing to do was for the police to move along with the protesters and even arrest people who are trying to infiltrate into the ranks of the protesters to cause mayhem. The more worrisome aspect of the protest is we saw the young girl who was alleged to have been shot by stray bullets. And the worrisome aspect is that even the police is denying that they didn't fire live bullets, and that the blood stain on the corpse was dried, which is a suggestion that the girl had been killed and dumped there, wrapped and dumped there. I think that is the worst aspect of the whole scenario. That you have mistakenly killed somebody and you are not accepting responsibility. At the same time, they took away the corpse. Only for the girl's mother and one of the siblings to the girl's mother to visit the police station. And according to the girl's mother, that they threatened that they will shoot her if she didn't leave the police station. I can understand that the governor of Lagos State Republic of Sanwo-Olu have ordered an investigation into the incidents that led to the girl's death. But I want to say this, that if you were to be a Fashola, going by Fashola's antecedent as a governor of Lagos State, Fashola, issues like this, he doesn't take it with levity. Fashola would have taken it up and ensure that they get to the root of the whole thing, and whoever is culpable will be made to face the wrath of the law. So for me, I think it is the most unprofessional nature of conduct of police in any crime. And without further delay, I want the Nigerian police force to acknowledge that what they did is crime against humanity, and they should come clean and apologize to the family, to the Lagosians, and to Nigerians. Because how can the innocent girl was a sales girl to somebody who sell drinks, yogurt, and some other things? So what crime has that girl committed to have come out to do her business?
Looking at the way police denied involvement in the death of that girl, how would people now see the police? How would people now view the police?
Before now, I've always say it that Nigerian police is unfortunate. Their conduct is always unprofessional. I've said it severally. There are so many instances where even Amnesty International have indicted Nigerian police as a result of unprofessional conduct. And instead of investigating it and bringing the culprits to justice, what the government does is they tag Amnesty International a partisan organization. Look at what transpired at Lekki Toll Gate, where the military was alleged to have shot at defenseless Nigerians who were merely waving flag during that protest. And up to today, have you seen even the government have made so much effort to absorb Nigerian army of culpability? Something that is glaring. We are all seeing the documentary done by CNN, how they chronicled the vein that accumulated before the shooting. They even went as far as unraveling where the bullet that was used for the shooting was purchased in 2005 or so. So it is unfortunate that Nigerian government has seen Nigerian people as an enemy. It's unfortunate that Nigerian government, Nigerian police have turned their arms against the taxpayers from where their salary is being paid. It's unfortunate that in Nigeria we are not seeing the rule of law. Rule of law is not allowed to prevail. See John Floyd, who was killed in America. You see how they follow due process. How the man was, how the man was tried to court. Eventually, he was convicted. As we speak, he's serving 22 and a half year jail term. That is a same client. Tomorrow, if there's an issue in America, the government tell them, we are going to investigate and bring the culprit to justice. The citizens will listen because they have seen the government as a responsible one. But a situation where you see a peaceful protest, not that there is unrest, not that there is chaotic situation, not that there is violence, you now unleash mayhem on the protesters. It's uncalled for, it's unfortunate, it's unprofessional, it's condemnable by the strongest possible term. And until the government realize that the people have right of peaceful protest, the democracy have not started striving in Nigeria.
Let's go back to South are saying that they want to break away from Nigeria.
They want to break away from Nigeria.
Yes, the leaders seek UK support to leave Nigeria. Table request before British High Commission.
Anybody talking of leaving Nigeria is justified.
They are from South.
I'm from Delta State, I'm from South. Anybody talking of volcanizing Nigeria, leaving Nigeria is justified. Because in Nigeria currently there is no justice, there is no equity, there is no fair play. How can you tell me that? Look at the manner, the treatment of Sunday Igboho. Somebody who is protecting the people. There have been allegations against Wakili. There have been allegations against the Sariki of Nganga, the Fulani Sariki of Nganga. And the government refused to do anything. The government refused to investigate them. The government refused to arrest them if for any reason they established prima facie case against them sufficient to charge them to court. And we have somebody who have risen up to fill that gap, to defend the people. Look at how government has come hard on him. And he wants to tell the Southwest that their interest is well protected in Nigeria. In the same vein, has the South gotten fair share of government protection by way of protecting lives and property? No. We have also recently, after the meeting of southern governors in Delta State, how the Fulani have issued threat to Delta State government, asking the governor to change his position against anti-open grazing. Even recently, the Minister of Minister of Justice also recently said that the government is reviewing Land Use Acts of 1978.
And the southern governors are to meet today.
Southern governors are meeting today. I believe it's one of the issues that will be discussed. Because by our standard, the same federal government that is quick to tell proponents of restructuring that they should go to National Assembly, that's the mandate of constitutional review, has suddenly forgotten that National Assembly exists when they want to talk of issue of reviewing Land Use Acts. And they now want to do it unilaterally. The reason is not far-fetched. Because all effort to carve out land for Fulani herdsmen have failed. And recently, when the federal government talk about open grazing, talk about grazing routes and grazing reserve, Nigerians have reminded them that there is no grazing reserve in Nigerian law, that there is no grazing route in Nigerian law. So they have not come to terms with the reality that they do not have right to allocate land. That's why they want to go through the back door to see whether they can review the Land Use Act so that the federal government can leverage to decide who and how to apportion land. Because the way it stands currently, the right to allocate land rests in the state governors, rests with the governors. So it's the governor that is holding the land in trust for the people, according to the status quo, going by Nigerian constitution. And the federal government is not comfortable with it. They are talking about the issue of water resources bill, which is to even seize what land that is close to sea. and surface water. When that one did not fly, they talk about open grazing, grazing routes, forest reserve. It did not fly. They talk about Ruga. It did not fly. They talk about livestock transformation plan. It did not fly. And if you look at grazing reserve and grazing route, it only existed during the southern and northern protectorates. Even if you look at the states that came out from the northern protectorate, it is like a place like a state like Kwara, a state like Bauchi, a state like Katsina. They are the only three states that domesticated forest reserve, grazing reserve, and grazing route. And if you look at the current constitution of Kwara, it do not even encourage open grazing. It even forbids grazing outside the grazing reserve. So by our standard, federal government is the architect of all the problems we are seeing in this country, security-wise. So I encourage the South governors into their tomorrow's meeting to ensure that they maintain their stand. Yes, into the meeting to maintain their stand against open grazing, and they should equally make it clear to federal government that the proposed review of 1978 Land Use Act, that they are against it. We want the status quo to remain. Let the purview of who control land remain with the state governors. We are comfortable with that. Thank you very much.
Yes. I'm Mr. Lucky Edo.
My guy, no. I want to change the slogan now. I want to change the slogan. South progress. South progress.
South wants to leave Nigeria.
Yes, that's what I say. South progress. That's the slogan now.
How can you do that? How can you? Biafra, they are in a dilemma. Nigeria nation, many are confused. Now, the joy is coming. How would they be able to come out of Nigeria if they want to?
Good morning, my brother, my moderator. God bless. My name is Lucky. South progress. Why I say South progress is that Nigeria has already been divided. You know now. You have South, Southeast, Southwest, North, Middle Belt. Nigeria is divided already. Hey, listen. Now, by the time we start, we can join the Southeast together and make one country. No problem. But let's start it now. Nigeria has been divided already. Under wicked man. You know, wicked man. A man that cannot give me food to eat is a wicked man. So, Nigeria has been divided already.
So you support the Ijaw leaders, the Ijaw nation?
Yes, now.
Integrate from Nigeria.
You see, Nigeria is already breaking gradually. Already. Nigeria is breaking gradually already. You know now. We have South, we have Southeast, we have Middle Belt, we have Southwest. That's why you see Oduduwa coming up. That's why you see agitation from the Southeast. So the Niger Delta 2 or South have started their own. So that's a message clear to to President Buhari, because that man, I won't tell you lie, they are government of APC, they are wicked.
But most governors are going to APC.
That is the reason what we expect. Government, when they say government, governor in Zamfara is a government. It's a product of APC. All their USA, I don't believe all these Hausa people, I won't tell you lie. Or Fulanis, let me use Fulani because in South, we believe Fulani, Hausa are the same. Just like the Hausa believe that Igbo, Edo are same Igbo. You understand? So what I'm saying is that under these presidents, Buhari, Osibanjo, like Mohammed, Nigeria has been divided. That's why you see children don't longer respect their father. Father don't longer respect right of children anymore. Under Buhari. Because one, when a father cannot address his children for basic need, it's a failure. My brother, Nigeria has been divided.
Okay, let's look at the protest on Saturday. How do you look at the way police handled the protest, or rally, if you may call it? Somebody died.
People have right to protest.
But police says no protest.
You see, there's a constitution that says people should protest. I know police have right, people not to protest, but let me tell you something. We are the people who put those police there. We pay them. We use our taxpayer to pay them. So we tell them what to do, not telling them what to do. How many are there? The only problem that day is that the protesters were not many, just few of them. If they have had 1 million,
I was there.
yes, God bless you.
They were over 100.
But if they have 100, it's too small.
200.
It's too small comparing what the police bring out. If you have 2 million, do you think police will overpower them? Just like the NSAS? That's the question. If not the youth have come out, do you think police will overpower them? That is why I surprised the press people that very day. Press. There was enough press in that arena. Abi? Before people came, press was there before the people, before the police. How can the press did not see where these people carry weapon and charm? How come the press people did not wait and see video when police was maddening the people? When the police was dispatching the people, how come the press did not video these guns and charm? They show there are 49 people. They arrested 49 people. There are those 49 people brought those weapons in that Toyota. So they should ask the press. So it's a big question.
Did you watch most of the videos?
Let me tell you, I watched the federal government show. And I still watch some of the press show. But the police brought guns and bullets, charms, show that those people are the suspect. They brought it to Toyota. And I was asked the question, what of those press who were present on that very day? When they were arresting them, can't the press video them? So something is wrong somewhere. So that's why I see now everybody that is talking. So you have to look your back. So they will not go and show you gun that you are the one that brought the gun. So something is wrong. That's another agenda for the APC.
What agenda is that?
Agenda is that to frame you up.
So what you're saying?
Like a Igboho now.
They framed the 49 people.
All this, let me tell you something. That's why I asked a question. Before the people come to protest, there was a lot of press in that place. Have you understand me? The people, at least, when I remember, I saw one man, a king. The king said he was driving along. They stopped him. The first police stopped him. And they searched, nothing. The second police stopped him and said, join them. And they removed the cap. They say it's among of them. Did you listen to the testimony? I listened to them. So we are era of whereby when you come to protest, they frame you up.
The government will frame you up.
Yes, like the way they did for Igboho. Igboho said, they say Igboho, SSS say Igboho has so many guns. So many guns. Okay, so many guns. Who was there? Who was there? The press was not there. Overnight, Igboho said he's not the owner of the gun. Igboho is not telling the federal government should pay me 500 million. Something wrong somewhere. You can't trust government. Particularly this government that doesn't have human rights. They don't lack anybody to protest. Let me tell you something. If the way they are pursuing Abdi Kalu and his boys and Igboho, they are using the way to pursue Boko Haram and the Northern, this should be better. But the education is showing that Buhari hates South. He don't want them to even get up and make noise.
So you have Igbo leaders, we have Southern leaders, we have also Yoruba leaders in the House of Assembly.
Let me tell you something. I remember when Buhari invited some of these Eastern leaders, that was last 2 weeks, to Aso Rock. And he asked them, did you people support Kalu? They said, no, we did not support ideology of Kalu. That will give the government go and pick Kalu. The moment that they pick Kalu, the same way, they now went for Igboho. So our elite and the governors, I didn't trust them. This meeting they are doing today, in Lagos State, the meeting they are doing,
17 governors.
17 governors, the meeting they are doing, they are part of Buhari government. Nothing will come out for it.
They are saying it's not in the interest of the people.
Well, let me ask you a question now. If it is the interest of the people, Igboho fought because of the people. When Igboho home was invaded, did you hear anything from the Lagos State or Ibadan or the other states say something that no is wrong? Did you hear anything when they went to arrest Kanu, whether Kenya or Ethiopia? Did they have anything from Ole Ohaneze saying that there should be fairness in terms of the judgment? So they are behind it. They are only deceiving us. So my brother, things are going badly. Hunger everywhere. I can't imagine me Now, my son supposed to do exam today. Today, they are doing exam today, but the principal said no way, he will not allow my son to do. When I finish for here, I'm going there. I got to fight because I'm tired. Because things are bad, so bad, whereby you can pay school fees to your children to do exam. It's an embarrassment. So these are bad. This government is not even talking about how we feed and eat. All they believe that when you get up to make noise, they drive you out. Like what we are doing here now. What we are doing here, don't be surprised. They will still come and frame you up. Don't be surprised. You have to watch your back. You have to watch your back. They will tell you, you bring jam or you bring this in here. So everybody is watching this back. Those leaders who are supposed to lead us now, they are arresting them. What of the common man? What do you expect us to do? My brother, things are going badly. Let's say this government, that's why you see the South, the Avenger are sending message to the Buhari. Buhari is not doing well. Let's say the truth. Buhari, not only Buhari alone, all the Buhari entourage, Lai Mohammed, mostly Lai Mohammed. See the problem is facing now in Kwara now. APC have divided into two. That's the problem Buhari is bringing to Nigeria. Buhari should go. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Sadivi, good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Kisechuku. Cheers to a productive new week.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. We thank God that you are looking.
Yeah.
wonderful this morning.
Thank God. I've been down for some couple of weeks, but now I'm not recuperating.
Yeah. An assessment on the protest on Saturday.
Okay.
How do you look at the role of the police in the protest Saturday?
The police played a very bad role in terms of.
As expected.
Sure. It's their normal trademark. We know that. You can see the ways most of the protesters were being brutalized, were being kicked, were being rough handled. You can see that. In as much as that, now the CP of Lagos State came out publicly to tell Nigerians that now that the protesters should have written a letter informing them that see they want to embark on protest. And now the CP knows that now this is their constitutional right. You are supposed to go to the protest ground, make sure that no one of the protesters is being attacked. But now the reverse is the case now.
The police brought out a statement and said that nobody should come out for rally.
Why would they say nobody should come out for rally? These are constitutional rights. You cannot just come and tell me nobody should come out for rally. It is impossible. Nigeria is not. Nigeria is being ruled by barbarians. That is why. Because all over the world, people protest. Why would you say nobody? A police officer cannot legally come out and tell us that nobody should come out for protest, because that is not his job. He is not the one to interpret the law. The police officer is only just there to implement the law. Nobody. Has it been ever written in our constitution that now protest is now illegal? No. So why would you say nobody should come out? Now the police should ensure that those protesters that came on board to protest are not handled in a very brutal way. That is it. But why would the police now? See, the CP of Lagos State is a politician. Yes, the CP of Lagos State is a politician. Yes, CP Odumosu his late dad is called there's one man popularly known as Jesu of Oyingbo. That is his dad. And now these people are what these people now have what affiliations connections with what APC. So you can see people like that will come out to always oppress those that want to protest against the injustice in the land. You can see the way. Thank God you were on ground. I was scared to go there because I might not know the outcome. That was why. Now the government of the day never wanted people to come on here and protest. That is why now they want to make sure that everybody is being silenced in this zoo.
In Nigeria.
Which one in Nigeria? Nigeria be this. Which you see, Let us see. It is high time we stop deceiving ourselves. This was contraption called zoo. It can no longer hold again. Yes, because it was the injustice. It's on the high side. Oh man, forget you coming out to say Nigeria. See, Mazi said that. See now,
Who is Mazi?
Mazi now.
Okay.
He said, see, Nigeria expired 2014. Yeah, because see, now that was when the British merged both the southern and the northern territory. As at that time, it was subject to a review. They should have reviewed it again if really the south and the north can live together. But these gold diggers stood against it because most of them had interest in this part of the world. Imagine a person like Theophilus Danjuma. He owns oil block in Delta State. Such a man will not want Nigeria world to divide because of his own interest. That is why you see those cabals. They are putting everything. See, they are putting everything just to make sure that Nigeria will not divide because of their interest, not because of what, just not because of what me and you. I was down last week. I could not even access good healthcare system. I was self-medication. I was not treating myself at home because one, if you go to hospital now, you'll be asked to pay some amount of money, and then again, even if you try and pay the money, you might not even see the doctor. And then see, as it stands now, I cannot afford any private healthcare. That is it. And now is that the country? Please imagine the country find ourselves. And you are saying one Nigeria. This is true.
The John leader seeks UK support to leave Nigeria. South has come out with their own agitation.
Who are those that make up the John leader? The likes of Asai Dokubo, Edwin Clark, those gold diggers. They will come out today and say they want to leave Nigeria. At night, they will go to Abuja and collect Ghana must go. Is that one leader?
So you are saying they are not serious?
Have they ever been serious? It is not that they are not serious. Have they ever been serious for once? If there are people, if there are persons I don't trust within the south, the likes of Edwin Clark, he will come out during the day. Lambra's government, accused governments, at night he will go to Abuja and collect Ghana must go. Is that the kind of person that wants to leave Nigeria? So these are not issues. I believe if truly we want to live in Nigeria, we will fight for ourselves, not all these people. I don't believe in them.
Looking at the protest on Saturday, the youth did not come out. How do you look at the youth in this generation in coming out to fight for their rights?
The youth, no. Mr. Christian, you should not generalize it. You might say that, see now, the turnout of the youth was just minute, but not that the youth did not come out. But see, you might expecting a large turnout from the youth, but just that the turnout from the youth was low.
Is that not a problem?
It is not because now, in as much as the youth came out or not, the message was sent, and the success of the protest, it was massive. You can see people came out in large numbers just to come out and protest for the Yoruba nation. So see, it is not about the youth alone. It should be about collective efforts. In as much as the youth did not come out in their large numbers, at least kudos to our fathers and our mothers that came out just to register their own grievances to the government. That fine, that see enough of this hardship. We want to leave this contraption called Nigeria.
Okay, lastly, let's look at the southern governors meeting today. The 17 southern governors. They are going to meet on a range of issues. One of them is the cattle grazing. And do you believe that they will come out with a better meeting and better resolution for the Nigerian masses? Mr.
Christian Chukwu, I stand to be corrected now. And mark my word, I don't see anything meaningful coming out of that meeting. This same meeting, last 2 months, it was held in Delta State. And the southern governor made a position known to the federal government that say now that the land, according to the 1976 land use act, belongs to the state government. Now that the land is exclusively to the state alone, it is not on concurrent list. It was only on exclusive link. All the land belongs to the state governor. Now, did you think now? Someone was telling me now that the federal government has now persuaded the state governors to shift their grounds, and that is why you see the meeting will be held here in Lagos, and any meeting that is being held here in Lagos, my brother, nothing meaningful will come out of it. Now, the southern governors now might want to shift their stand, because most of them now, Buhari have given them Ghana must go.
You have evidence?
It no be about evidence. Now today we know Nigeria. It's evidence. Okay, when they say Mazi Kanu, they cause crisis for it. Then get evidence. You get evidence. She then get evidence. Nigeria is beyond you having evidence. We all know this. That I tell you today that today southern governors will shift their grounds. They will not want to held on to what resolution that was speech in Delta State. They will shift their grounds because most of them are loyal to Buhari. Yes, and then see before that, as of last week, majority of the APC governors met with Buhari, and now the meeting is now holding here in Lagos. And you know, Lagos State belongs to Buhari. Yes, Asiwaju is also aspiring to become president come 2023. So don't you think he might want to lobby them? He might want to lobby most of them. But let's see what the outcome of the meeting will be.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. David. I have Mr. Sunday with me here this morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Let's take a look at what happened in Ojota. Let's look at the aftermath of the protest or rally.
Good morning, everyone. My friend, my loved one. Come. I don't come this morning. I come to tell now wetin dey happen for this country. This one no be country again. I beg. If you go to Google now, go to search which country for Africa be zoo. Now Nigeria dey there. Oh. Thank God. The whole world now don't look Nigeria now. Nigeria don't turn to zoo. That's how we don't tire. Hey, my brother. See. Ojota one, you know how they want to damage the name of everybody. Very soon now, if you know take time, Buhari go call Sunday Igboho and Yoruba Oduduwa people terrorists. That is only one thing we know. But if Fulani will be the terrorists, what dangerous terrorists we will get for Nigeria, the whole world? Buhari never call them terrorists. Why will they go and flame a lie against a particular people? You arrest innocent people, and you now think that you have peace? I pity all those police for Lagos State too. I don't know who they train all this kind. I don't know where they get their ideology for. People went for a peaceful protest. You parade innocent people. Carry gun, won't get that pistol where they show. So who get na police pistol? The one where DPO they carry. If you have went to police station, you see DPO pistol, you know that gun is police gun. All of them. They want to flame light.
They surrender their pistol.
They drop it and use it as to flame those men they parade in Ojota. They want to spoil the name of Oduduwa protester because they have done it to IPOB. Now you see, okay, in the whole Nigeria now, very soon some northern people go say they want to get north because north like they get south, they get southeast. They want to get north because they don't tire with the men north. They go want to come up for there. Because nothing there for this country again. No, they tell you that they get meeting. What did they want for the meeting? I mean the same meeting where the whole finish. They use open grazing as a defense to flame her to arrest Nnamdi Kanu. All the certain governor now they want to flame her to intimidate Sunday Igboho again because they come out.
No, that's not the agenda of the.
Oh God, those governors we have in the south, they are the enemy of the youth and the people. They are not fighting for us. They are fighting for their taskmaster, the jihadi terrorists in Aso Rock. Those are the people that those certain governors are fighting for. They never know me, and they have never do anything for us. That is why they cannot stand their ground. All of them now, what they are doing is they want to be loyal to Buhari, and Buhari is killing them slowly, killing their people, making life unbearable for the certain people. Herdsmen are not the honor of our land. Our mother and sister are killing our people. And we have governor occupying space. After the talk finish, they will go to Abuja and collect Ghana must go. That is all. You will not see anything for them. And you are telling me that we have governor. Those governors are not fighting for you. They are fighting for their children. Many of them, their children are not in Nigeria. The meeting where they have last time in Delta State, what did he hear? He did not bring any heavy.
No,
what did he bring?
They stopped that open grazing.
Open grazing. Where be say Buhari said, don't come out to say, now open grazing want. So how many governors will fight them? Is it not for only Wike and Okowa and Akilodoru? The rest, where are they? 17 people. Only 3 people they talk. Where the rest people? Nobody fit up because they don't want to die. And they tell say they won't have another meeting. The meeting they have is hard to arrest the people. Arrest Sunday Go and they don't arrest the Eastern governor. Plan together to arrest him and Kanu. That is how the certain people, all the certain governors now, want to plan how they want to arrest Sunday Go and leave Fulani herdsmen walking freely in our bush, killing our mother, brother, sister, and uncle. And we say we have government. Which government? Government that are fighting for their pocket and their children. And what had to steal what belong to us? The devil, everybody they cry. So now the devil now then there for government house. The local government chairman, the governor, the senator, the representative, the president, all of that, the devil we have. Because they are the ones tormenting the life of everybody. These are the people where we say a time go reach. How many? The youth, the population of youth in this Nigeria is almost 70%. Go to the adult, all those politicians we have. How many are there? You know, reach 30%. The youth are still more than them. But they are using the influence of that small power where they get to intimidate everybody. Want to oppress us. Instead of that to bow down to us, they want all of us to bow down to them.
Do we have youths that are capable?
Okay, we have youth that are capable. Do we have adults that are capable?
On Saturday, the protests, they didn't come out.
Who tells the people no come out?
Okay,
you know that no brother in Nigeria. Nigeria, number one, the people in this country are not serious. You know that? Because if they're serious, this is a time that everybody, be you, Yoruba, Igbo, Niger Delta, because I know say Hausa no fit go against their people. All the people, close your shop, go to the street. Enough is enough. You know, see that if they want to do protest in Tanzania, in UK, in America, anywhere that the government are oppressing the people, you see mass people come outside. They can learn from here, read that play because of what? The thing have hooked them like this. But Nigeria, we are not suffering and smiling. Everybody is afraid not to die. And every day, police go enter street, they shoot people, kill people. Every day, soldiers go enter people, they kill innocent people. And when I see they say that no one die. We down, now one die. Who know they die? You dey waka for road, motor go jam you go die. You sleep, you no wake up, you go still die. Wait until everybody get sense. If you no get sense, children go still suffer, they suffer where everybody they suffer. Everybody, the people who na go born go still suffer, they suffer where everybody they suffer. The Eastern governor now turn themselves to Mumu, to Aso Rock. Now the Western governor turn themselves to Mumu, to Aso Rock. That's why they want. I didn't mean the kids on the go now. They go tell us an unknown government. Because that is the only one.
Unknown government.
They will say unknown government, I be unknown men, I be unknown for them. Because the only Nigeria government, you go hear different words from different angles. They go call them talk, they go call the unknown government, they go call them banditi, they go call them Albani. The people causing this problem are the Fulani headsmen, they know them. But Buhari tell you that time they arrested him, interview him. He said you should not expect him to fight the Fulani people. Say you should fight the Fulani, but say what will you use to fight the Fulani? If not for the cooperation of our youth. Rise up in your region. Say enough is enough for killing of our mother, sister, and brother. In the south, now no food because everybody is afraid to go to farm because of Fulani people. And we have president there who turn himself to terrorists against his people. Buhari hate himself. That is why everybody hate him. Because if you don't hate himself, he will not go against other regions to support a particular tribe. He hate himself. That's why the whole world hate him. Me, I hate him. Everybody who gets sense still hate him because he don't declare hatred for himself to fight for only in tribal people, herdsmen, and want to torment us, want to kill us with security agency. That's because I know the target since when he begin to change Chief CGN, I mean the Chief Justice of Nigeria, he changed him. He changed Chief of Army Staff. He carry Hausa put, IG Police, Hausa Custom DG, Hausa Naval Commander, Hausa everybody were there for security operative. Fulani. Who will fight for you? 75% of DPO in Lagos State are Fulani people. 75% of DPO in Lagos State are Fulani. Who will come fight for you? When the thing start, una never see fire one a day. But the time when it start, go to beggar there, you go see how they load them from north. They go there, cow will go shit upon their head. Because there they say, don't tell they say to cow. Cow now be number one citizen. Where now one wrong go? Now want to live with cow. Ebony. Nigeria, you don't die, rest in peace. Go check your Google now. Google voice note. Which country be zoo for the whole world? Nigeria, now they go tell you because Nigeria say na zoo. Animal Kingdom, Republic of Animal Kingdom. Thank you. No wonder they know they want to change the name to Hua. If they know they change it, wow. Nigeria don't go because everybody don't make Niger Delta. They play where the oil come. They say they won't go. If some people won't go, if my own, let that divide Nigeria. If Nigeria at 30 place, 100 place, make that divide everybody. If they say every state, go your own. United Nations, EU, other countries now they fight for. But one and one made the headsmen, terrorists, world group terrorists in the whole world want to waste our brother and sister in the east. And now they there, they look. If another thing happen, we go call Jonathan say make go make peace. You know go better fall off una where they support evil thing for this country.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, everybody? It's good to see you again.
Responding to the protest on Saturday, and they are looking at how the police handled the protest. How do you look at the way police handled the protest? Despite the fact that police have said nobody should come out for the rally.
You see, the funniest thing about these policemen we have in Nigeria is whether they were not well trained or either they was well trained, they want just to leash their anger on the people they can lay their hands on. And who are the people? The masses. You know, maybe they want to venge their anger that the employers, right, that they employ them, which is the government, whether their salary that is not constant, whether their remunerations that is not really befitting, is what they want to be lynching on the masses. And we will always resist it. And I'm so disappointed in these same police people, right? The same energy they have to come to Ojota, to come and start arresting innocent people, people that are carrying out civil duty, civil rights. They should just direct that same power to Sambisa to go and chase all those Boko Haram, to go and chase all those bandits. Because I see no reason. And another thing that is going on now, once you are being arrested, they will frame you up. They will parade guns. These people don't fear God. If you are a police today, your children might not be opportunities to be police tomorrow. The sin you committed today, your children will be a partaker of the punishment tomorrow. Right? When they send you an errand of a messenger, there's a way, there's a say that if you want to deliver it, you deliver it gently. Right? Like as a gentleman. But the way police goes about of their duty, I pity this country because it's as if we are nobody in Nigeria. Once you don't have mouth, you don't have name, you are nobody. You cannot protest. The Mr. President himself protested in 2012 under Jonathan. You remember? Do you remember well? Was it 2012 or 13? 2000, under Jonathan, when there was pressure on Jonathan to leave. This same Mr. President, he occupied Eagle Square. He occupied almost all the streets in Abuja to protest. Nobody tear gassed him. Nobody dispersed him. Under Nigerian Constitution, protest is a right. Once it is civil. And all the protests have been seen. The one of Saturday, the one of June 12 has been civil. And the dirty person that is doing that dirty job, I think I have to just advise Mr. Governor, that's Mr. Sanwo-Olu, to tread softly. Because he's on the position today. We voted for him. It's not saying we people that voted for him that we don't have right now to protest our grievances. Right? You are sending policemen to Ojota as if there is war. It's the governor. It's the governor that will contact the IG that he needed the services of the CP. And the CP, it will not liaise with the CP directly that he needs so protection in those areas. And you could see the way they mobilize to that place as if there is war. And those guys did not come for anything. They even appealed to them. You started, pouncing on them and arresting them. And this is a time I want to see our lawyers at work. I want to see our human rights lawyers at work. Because this is not time to be silent. This is not time to be silent. The old San Agbakoba, the old Falana, the old Ezekome, the old Adegboruwa. This is the time you rise up for we masses to defend our rights. Because protest is a right of every human. Every human has a right to protest. Us, it is civil. And the protest has been carried out for the past 2 weeks or 1 month now has been civil. The June 12 was civil. The Yoruba Nation protest was civil. Same agitation that they are agitating for. What is the cause of it? Is the failure of the government to provide security that brought us to all this.
Okay, South Ijaw leaders are saying they want to break out of Nigeria. Is there a justification for that at this point in time?
Within the South there are a lot of betrayers among them. There is always divide and rule within the South there. The government know how to handle them. This is money. Don't worry. We know the people that we can wet their pockets. I don't want to go that way because I have no business in South. What I have business on is the Southwest there. Because that's my constituency.
Sunday Igboho demands 500 million naira for damages. Sues DSS.
I think you could watch the way security operative carry out their operations all over the world. You don't go into people's house at 11, 12, 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m., midnight.
There may be a kind of sting operation.
That shouldn't be sting up. If you enter as a sting operation, you don't have to kill. You don't have to kill harmless people. You don't have to start shooting all around. When you're shooting all around, you are causing commotion in the environment. You could see how the seamen, how they entered Osama bin Laden. You could see how they entered him in Pakistan. Nobody heard any noise. Nobody, it was, strategically carried out. And they entered the tunnel Osama was, and they fished him out. There was no killing of innocent people around. So I think our so-called secret police, they need to be called to order. They need to be called to order. You are a secret police today. That doesn't mean you'll be secret. You are going to be a secret police for life. And your children might not be opportune to be secret police. And what you did, I keep telling people, the bad seed you sow today will definitely germinate on your children's heads. You get what I'm saying? I'm going somewhere. What you did today, the nemesis will always catch up with your children because it will be on record. This is so. This is what happened under your father. This is what happened under your father.
Okay, one more question. What do you think of the South governors meeting today?
Southern governor, not Southern governors. You are talking of Southern governors. I think they are meeting. The only vibrant person I could see in that meeting is Akeredolu.
Or a Wike?
Wike, I don't understand Wike. I'm just saying Akeredolu because he's been so bold. He's been so bold to say it as it is. Makinde, I don't count him as a governor yet. Okowa is on his own.
He's a Benue State governor.
Yeah, Otom, you're just talking. But mind you, Otom is not part of the Southern governor. So what I just see with them is they should deliberate on these people killing their citizens. They should come out with a referendum or come out from the meeting on one stand that enough of killing of our citizens in the South. Yeah, South and generally. Because you have all these bandits there, you are not killing them. You have all these, X-Men there. Nobody has been brought to book. It's only unarmed citizens of the South you people go after. And that should stop. Because that can lead to anarchy. And how many people police will kill? What's the population of Nigerian police to the citizens they are governing? It's 400 to 200 million people. So they should look at that. They should not invite troubles. This government should look at how they're going to solve trouble, how they're going to solve problem, not how they are going to be creating more problems. They'll just sit down at the glass house there and be causing troubles there. And they should remember that their 2 years is just around the corner. You can only be president for 4 years, for 8 years. You can't be president forever. And when you leave that post, all your atrocity will be reviewed. And if it needs for you to be summoned to ICC, you go to ICC and be jailed there. People are watching. The whole world is watching. Do the right thing.
Thank you very much. If I want to comment to that, we have former presidents and generals that have not been taken to ICC and also that have not really faced the panel. Good morning, Mr. Chigozie.
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Let's take a look at the protest on Saturday. What will you take of it?
Okay, organized in favor of Oduduwa
Yes.
Nation, right?
Yeah. 25-year-old girl was killed.
Okay.
Reportedly killed in the protest.
Well, it means the protest went on, right, as planned.
Are you trying to probe me?
No, I wanted to know if you are aware
You are
that
probing me. You are probing me.
Of course, I have to make some verification. Are you aware that the program, the protest went on?
I was there.
You were there,
I was
okay?
there.
That is good. Well, that simply defines the way forward. That despite the threat coming from the states, or of course, the agents of the states, that wouldn't, of course, defy the people from turning out. It shows that the center could no longer hold. That even no matter the level of fierceness or the level of coercion deployed by the federal government, that people are determined to take their destiny in their hands. You see, they were not deterred by the threats coming from different angles. And of course, that is a clear indication that even the Oduduwa nation or the southwestern region are not happy with this system, because this is a failed system. It is no longer now about the supposed Biafran proponents. This now is happening in southwestern region, calling for Oduduwa nation, in favor of Oduduwa nation to abolish the Nigerian state, because they have come in terms with the reality that they don't have future in this contraction called Nigeria, that their lives and the life of their posterity risks being exterminated if they will remain trapped under this configuration called just a mere geographical expression called Nigeria. So it is a glaring message to the entire world, to United Nations, that people of the southwestern region are no longer part of the Nigerian system. That is the clear indication.
Is it the elite or the average southerner?
When I mean the people, it means it has to do with majority. The greater populace of the Yoruba nation are no longer happy. I don't mean the few scanty political disgruntled elements from the southwest, who of course has been the gross beneficiary of this flawed system. I am talking about the youth, which are more populated, which has the future. Several people, graduates, have graduated over a decade now. They are still roaming about looking for a source of sustenance, not just for even a good paying job. Just how can I sustain myself? Probably the parents have expended much in seeing them through the walls of university, and they have promising careers and whatever, but there are no facility to absorb them. It will baffle you. Even doctors are still searching for job. There is no job. I happen to meet about 2 or 3 of them. They're still applying for job vacancies. Doctors with good grades, with distinction, they are still searching for job in the contraction called Nigeria. And you call it a nation. What a bastard!
Calm down.
That is to tell you, some people out there making useless statements. You are not in Nigeria, you are not feeling the pain, the heat that we are undergoing in this contraction. It's unbecoming. It's quite unfortunate.
Okay, let's move over to the south. Ijoli that are saying that we don't want to be part of Nigeria. What's justification? Looking at how Biafra was handled, how Sunday was handled, how do you look at the Ijaw nation, their own agitation?
Who are the Ijaw leaders? They are cowards. Who are they? The likes of probably, what did they call it? Edwin Clark and his likes or whatever. Who are self-acclaimed leaders. When you get down to the grassroots, they are nowhere to be found. They are just parading themselves as supposed leaders.
What about Asari Dokubo?
Asari Dokubo, of course, we know his antecedents. He's just, of course, an instrument of the state. He's somebody who, of course, will project his interests above the interests of his people, his nation. All the noise he made during 2015, if Jonathan did not return to power, then Nigeria will blow up. All this will happen. What's happened at last? This is 6 years Jonathan left office. Nothing has happened. What are his threats? So it's more or less an empty threat. When money exchanges hands, of course, barrels of oil is allocated to him, he will go underground. Is that somebody you should look up as a leader? So these are mere bigots, mere opportunists.
What you are saying that what they are
It doesn't represent it doesn't represent the voice of the teeming Ijaw youths. People who have suffered level of deprivation, people who have been subjugated, people whose ecosystem, terrestrial system has been desecrated, people who has no potable access to potable water, people whose, of course, who are their main occupation, is fishing, and their rivers have been destroyed due to oil spillage. They have no source of livelihood. These are the kind of people we are talking about, not the few selected political elite within those regions, who of course are part of the failure of Jonathan's dispensation. So we cannot listen to them. When you get down to the grassroots, where people are suffering, where people are no longer happy, where people are crying on a daily basis, so you will have a different narrative other than what they are. We can see on the pages of newspaper.
Thank you very much, Mr.
And of course, you can understand the grazing routes.
Okay, the governor's meeting today.
The grazing routes. You see, the governors are meeting. It seems they are still denying the reality. The reality is that Nigerian states do no longer hold. Look at what's happened. The Fulani Caliphate, they are projecting an interest. You see, they want to push that agenda, that proposal, that amendment bill, in order to cede the southern lands and farmlands to the Fulani nation. Why? Because they are claiming that there is an international document that supports that movement, which was given to them, during many things happened during the Civil War. Gowon, who was the head of state, in a bid to exterminate the entire Igbo race, went into an agreement with, of course, Ahmadu Bello. I mean, it's Abubakar Mohammed or whatever. The then prime minister or whatever from the north. You see, They now sought to hire mercenaries, foreign mercenaries from Chad, from Niger Republic, and the environs, only to come down to the east so that they can wipe up the entire east. And the agreement part of the part that was reached then was that I think what they call them Godo militants. They deployed them down to the east to continue to kill and destroy, assassinate the Igbo race. Part of the agreement was that they will be given grazing routes from all the way to Chad to the eastern region, eastern Nigeria. If they assist them in wiping off or in winning the war. Unfortunately for them, after the war, these Godo militants or whatever, militias, never left the south, the northern region. So this is where they are, holding on to, that the whole Nigeria belongs to them, the grazing route. Otherwise, there is no law that backs up the grazing routes. Okay. The Nigerian Constitution does not encourage or permits that, does not recognize any grazing route, especially within the southern region. So my advice to the governors is that they should look beyond their political affiliations, and understand that this is about the destiny of their people, the destiny of their posterity, the destiny of their, unborn children, so that they will not, betray the interests of the Southerners.
Thank you very much,
and in order to please the Fulani Caliphate.
Thank you very
Do
much.
have a great day.
Yeah.
You have not given me much time.
Thank you very much.
Notwithstanding,
12, 13,
the way
15
forward
minutes.
is Biafra. The way forward is a Duduwa nation.
Thank you very much. I give you 30 minutes. Okay.
No, you cannot tell me how many minutes I will use. Because you give them enough time. You have to give me enough time.
You have 10 minutes.
I don't have 10 minutes. No, it's not enough. At least I'm supposed to have. I'm supposed to have 1 hour.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah. First of all, before I go ahead, I thank God Almighty, the creator of heaven and earth, that keeping every one of us alive up to see this day. I thank him because Mazen Damdekal is still alive. I thank him because the whole world have known where he is now. May the name of God Father Yahweh be glorified in Jesus' name. And I thank Philip TV who made it possible for voice of people like me to be hearing outside Nigerian shore. May the name of God Almighty be blessed. Now, I am Mr. Okpara, the new Okokondem in this Second Republic of Biafra, led by Mazen Damdekalo and his IPOB government of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Mazen Damdekalo. Long live IPOB.
I want to ask you one question. Are you an IPOB member?
Whether I am IPOB member or I'm
like
not.
The membership, the one with membership.
Whether I am with membership or not with membership, Biafra is Biafra.
Yes.
Wherever he is or her, wherever he belongs, Biafra is Biafra. Even those stupid saboteurs, those stupid governors, Umai, Ugwain, Ibazu, and that working man, that pig, also Dimba Fimo State, also Dimba, he's still a Biafran man. He cannot deny that he don't have Igbo blood. Even that stupid Rogers, Okorawusa, those stupid Ohanes and Igbo, they still have blood of Biafra. They can never, their blood can never be Fulani blood. So whether IPOB or not IPOB, Biafra is Biafra. Even the stupid Zik, that is the grave, he have fire now.
How do you know he's in hellfire, sir?
The life he lived, did he live a righteous life? Did he live a righteous life? He's still
Biafra. When he died, was he buried in Nigerian land, Nigerian soil? He was born in Zungeru. Was he buried in Zungeru? He was buried in Onitsha, Biafra land. So they deceive themselves. Even the question you ask me whether I'm IPOB member, are you IPOB member? But are you not a Biafran? You're a Biafran. What is your name? Christian Chuku. Can a Fulani man answer Chuku? Can a Fulani man answer Okokondem? Can a Fulani man answer Ubong or Ata? Can a Fulani man answer Dukubom? All of us are Biafra.
Okay, that's a nice response to that. Ijaw leaders are asking for their own nation. They want to split from Nigeria.
You see, I look at those, I'm still saying it. I look at those Ijaws as barbarians. Where do they stand for? Today, Niger Delta. Tomorrow, Ijaw Nation. Next tomorrow, Asiru will come and declare Biafra. Next tomorrow, Edwin Clark will go to Abuja to go and host his birthday. Edwin Clark was among them who put Jonathan into a problem. When Jonathan was there, he talk. When he reached the time of action, come and stand for with Jonathan, he went backward. He don't come out again. Which nation are they asking? Ijaw Nation. How many square of land Ijaw have? Where is their state? Only Bayelsa. That's the only state of Ijaw. Bayelsa. How many local governments? 8 local governments. All the whole oil in Biafra land. Is it only Ijaw producing the whole oil in Biafra land? In Biafra land, I agree. Ijaw is produce oil. But are they the only people producing oil in Biafra land? Do Ijaw have the oil in River State? Do Ijaw have the oil in Akwa Ibom State? Do Ijaw own the oil in Cross River State? Did Ijaw own the oil in Imo State? Did Ijaw own the oil in Anambra State? Is the Ijaw owning the oil in Abia State? Is Ijaw owning the oil in Ebonyi State? Is Ijaw owning the oil in Delta State? Is Ijaw owning the oil in Delta State? Why are they deceiving themselves? Is it them to calm down? All of us come together and fight for Biafra first. When we get Biafra, then we sit down and to do our calculation, learn from Nigeria, not to do the same mistake Nigeria did. Then we move ahead. After all, our leader have already specified that when Biafra exists fully as a nation, each tribe or each ethnic nation in Biafra have right over whatever they produce.
Over their resources.
Whatever they produce, they have right over it. And they give Biafran government percentage of what they have, what they produce. That's what I'm saying. This have already stated in Biafran plan. So I don't see why Ijaw rising up. They want their okay. If Ijaw want their Ijaw nation, as Oduduwa now, we are crying for their own nation. We the Egu people in Yoruba say we want Egu nation in Yoruba land. We want Egu nation in Oduduwa land. They don't want to be Nigeria again. They don't want to be Oduduwa. They want to be Egu nation. But they are Oduduwa Republic. Okay. So I don't know why it just happened.
Okay, let's look at the protest on Saturday. How do you look at that protest? How the police handle the protest?
Police handling the protest, I feel personally, because I was watching it on the Android, the place I reached. The whole scenario I saw yesterday was the police hijacked that protest. Because if you watch at the initial stage, press people abandoned the few people that came out for the protest and started running after police people, interviewing them, which I saw Flip TV also, raising the mic up, running after the police, and leave the issue they come to do.
let me correct. Sunday Igboho said that the rally will be by 9 a.m. As at 9 a.m. we saw only the police and the press people.
Police and the press people. Yes.
Protesters were not available at that point in time. That's why you can see that we wanted to hear what the police are saying.
The pressmen would have ignored the police people. Because police people cannot say anything.
Your opinion.
The police people cannot say anything that did not favor them. We come here, we kill them, we will do this, we will do that, we will smash them, we will swallow them. But at the end, whether the protesters come out early or not, do the rally not hold? Do the rally not hold? So they said they killed a girl walking on her own. And police were telling us the girl died before. Then if he died before, who carried her dead body that place? Is the dead body carry herself that place? If she died before, why should the fresh blood be upon her? Or do they pour red ink upon her? I mean, I don't know the lie that is Nigerian government mouth. If they sent police people, we know them as lie from the beginning. But this one is worse because the government is worse. The information is lie information. The only whole information Nigeria gives to the citizens and the whole world is full of lie. Full of lie. There's no truth. Look, let me tell you one thing. I'm very sorry to say this. Nigerian governments are fed up. The people that call themselves leaders of Nigeria today, I mean this present dispensation, they are fed up. They don't know what to do. And the shame will not allow them to come out and admit their failure. Look at, since these few days, the work of president and the Minister of External Affairs is now carried out by the Attorney General. Watch the scenario in the country now. Since last month, the work that Mr. President is supposed to do and the Minister of External Affairs is now doing by the Attorney General. Is it that what they put him for? Which means Nigeria don't have the actual leader that's leading them. Everybody will come in the name of Buhari, do whatever they want to do, and go away. Because there's no actual person standing. Anybody can rise up from any department of Nigeria and come and impose whatever they want to impose. Mostly if you are Fulani. You can come out and say anything and say, President Muhammad Buhari said, using the name of the man to commit atrocity. You understand what I'm saying?
So any final thoughts?
Any final thought that I'm trying to say is, Pharaoh, let my people go. It's not sweet, palatable things anymore. Nigeria is not palatable anymore. Nigeria is a critical condition. In a coma that I don't think it can revive. So Pharaoh, let my people go.
Okay.
Pharaoh, release my people. Pharaoh, release Nnamdi Kanu. Pharaoh, allow Biafrans to go. Go to Imo State. If you are doubting me, let your boss bring money. We go to Imo State. Go to the whole hospital in Imo State. Go to the whole mortuary in Imo State. You will see dead body of Biafran youth. Heaping up like granite pyramid. If you are doubting me, as of they may hear what I'm saying, that tomorrow they evacuate them. Because Nigeria is fast doing that and covering up. But let us go. You will see the body, dead body of Igbo youth in these mortuaries like a mountain of granite pyramid. I'm telling you honestly.
Okay.
Now, and we cannot continue like this, seeing our people killing. Although we don't want to carry gun. But if you push somebody to the wall, you have nothing to do than to rest on the wall and push you back. But I thank God that now the demonstration or rally the West are holding will prove to not, when I mean not, Fulani, that other Nigerians, so-called other Nigerians, are fed up with them. Look at what happened. 1991, when Gideon Oka did the coup, what did he say? Is you know what is happening now? Those 5 stations, those 5 states, that as of that time, Gideon Oka said they were suspended from Nigeria. If they want to be in Nigeria, let them come and rewrite application to be in Nigeria before he was sacked. Are there not those 5 nations troubling Nigeria now? Are there not the 5 nations? Check that 5 nations. They may split them more, but check that 5 nations of the 1991, 5 states of 1991. Are there not the real Fulani occupied as their stronghold that they are using to terrorize Biafrans, Middle Belt, and the Duduwa Republic? Is it not the same 5 states?
Okay, thank you very
Then
much.
you know that the Gideon died a just death. They just kill him for nothing. But I Okokon them, still telling Nigerian government to do something better, so that Nigeria will live and Biafra will live. Look at how they are going to people's house, killing people's house, killing people. But the Shaka will have a parents, a house family. Have anybody go to their family and kill them? They went to Sunday Bohu house. Even I heard that they kidnapped one of his uncle that is a chief. I heard so, but I don't know whether it's truth. They went to Namdekalo house, kill his father, kill his mother, kill people, even kill dog. Shakawu, how many village? Do they have village? They have village. He has parents. He has relation. Fulani herdsmen, Mianti Anla, they have relation. They have friends. They have where they are occupying. Bandits, they have it. How many Nigerian troops have gone to their relation and killed them and slaughtered them? See what is happening in Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Mr.
Thank you. Omo Biafra. Ona na agwa n'ụra. Onye ndị robo gbugbu na-eche ndị nche mgbe niile. IPOB. Ona na agwa n'ụra. Unknown gunmen. Ona na agwa n'ụra. Eastern Security Network. Ona na agwa n'ụra. Simon Ekpa. Ana agwa n'ụra. I dey hear your voice. Hold as you hold. God will bless every one of you. Bless Biafra. Bless Nigeria.
Bless Oduduwa.
Bless Oduduwa.
In Jesus' name.
Bless Middle Belt. Autumn of Benue State. Kodo, you get this hand. Stand as you stand. Deliver your people. Don't behave like a stupid pig from southeast. Call themselves governor. Don't behave like them. Oh. Continue on what you are doing. God will help you. So I have to cut it off today.
Thank you very
By
much.
God's grace.
Mr.
We shall see again tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Mr. Okokondem. Wonderful one from Mr. Okokondem of the Second Republic, Abi? Of Biafra.
Okokondem is of Jewish state of Biafra. So good morning, everybody in Nigeria, viewing us in diaspora, abroad, viewing us, Asia, America, Europe. I say good morning to you all. Then to United States of America, happy birthday to the new world that is 245 years.
That was yesterday.
Yeah. Happy birthday to America Day. I'm sending my love to you all. My regard.
Okay,
I love you all.
Are we going to say good morning to the Joy leaders as they seek UK support?
Well,
To
the
leave
good
Nigeria.
morning, I am greeting the Joy leaders is in an ironical way because they are just waking up. Nigeria got her independence 61 years ago. The Joy leaders are now waking up. 1960, 61, 2, and so on, 67, when war broke out, they were still asleep. Adaka Boro, if you see the role Adaka Boro played during the war, you know that I know what I'm saying. Good morning, Ijo leaders. You are just waking up now. I don't mean because it's still morning time in Nigeria. I mean, you are just waking up. Mugu, morons, you are just waking up. Unaptalola, Fichesia na Anyunu Jano, Sairun Mili. Yeah, I'm greeting them. That's the point. They are just waking up now.
How do you look at the agitators' struggle of the Joy leaders?
The Joy leaders are waking so late and they're making very, very serious mistake. Because that land there is owned by Biafra. The coast of Bight of
Biafra. We are the owner of that coast stretch from Bight of Guinea, Equatorial Guinea to Bight of Bonny here. Yes, we are the owner. It is our land. What do you mean? The name Biafra, they are the owner of the name. They gave it Biafra. The name Biafra was not given by the Igbos. So when you see morons, talk like a moron to them so that they should understand. Moronically, Unaptanola. Good morning, all of you that are waking up. After how many years ago? Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Sarawiwa. Wherever your soul is now, I wish you well. Rest in peace. But good morning. The same good morning we greeted you in 1996 when you were beheaded by Abacha regime. We are greeting your kinsmen good morning because they are just waking up. Oga Ogoni leader, the environmentalist, the writer. I said good morning to you there. I wish your soul rests on the bosom of God.
Okay, let's look at the protest on Saturday. How do you take the action?
Yes, my heart goes to those 3 Yoruba women with, strapped with white wrappers. Oh, Mama, kudos to you all. I love you all. I love your courage. I love your strength. I love your vision. You are the vision of the Southwest, and the Southwesterners are seeing clearly through you now. I wish you 3 women luck. To Yoruba men, they were just back at the wall, back, afraid of stray bullets, singing and looking at fidgeting all over the places. Why these brave 3 women, marching forward with their clay pots, singing, energizing everybody, moralizing everybody, encouraging everybody on that procession. While they look back, men are back. Well, look at African women that have gone a long way. I was not surprised anyway. Southern women, Southwest women, they're always strong people. South women here, they're always strong people. Even in the 50s, they're strong. Fumilayo Anikula Pokuti, many of them, many women in the South, they're always strong. I'm telling you, they are men anyway. It's all told on Saturday when the agitation was going on. We saw 3 Yoruba women cladded with white, walking, marching majestically. Where are our men? Where are our brothers, our men, male folk here at the back?
49 people arrested. Guns and charms.
What did you expect from the zoo? The zoo can never do the right thing. The zoo has seen that it is no longer play as usual. If Biafra could be emanating or emancipating from the southeast and Yoruba is emancipating from southwest, don't you know that? Don't you see that the center could no longer hold? Don't you know that mere anarchy has lost, loose upon the world? Things has fallen apart in Nigeria. The Midwest are agitating. The Hausas, the original owner of the land in the corner, they are coming. Mere anarchy is lost upon the world. Things fall apart. The center cannot hold. Things fall apart everywhere all over Nigeria. Fall apart. We must always fall apart. We must not resist it. Nigeria has fallen apart. Things have fallen apart in Nigeria. Let me tell you, the agitation is just agitation. They should wake up and know that they are the same with Biafra. Biafra is not excluding them, but we are not begging them. We are not even relying on it just. It is about nature. Nature has carved Biafra out. 500 years before the existence of zoological nation called Nigeria. 500 years of Biafra land. The first occupant of that land, I mean Europeans that invaded that land in the name of age of voyage, exploration, were the Portuguese, the Spaniards. They know that Biafra existed there. Before these children of Esau came from that axis of Europe and came here with their jealousness and the greed and overthrow the Spaniards, overthrow the Portuguese.